Look, y'all don't know shit.
Y'all just don't.
Y'all really don't. Y'all really do not know.
It's like the closest shit to us fighting.
I've been here before.
Y'all don't know nothing, and this is why we're doing this. So y'all can feel the energy that we feel towards this battle, so everyone's on the same page. So y'all don't know. There's too much history, 20 plus years of history within one battle.
But when you fucking understand it, now you know it's like, yo, this is a part of building together. I'm gonna keep it KRUMP and I'll do that shit, but yeah, I'm not gonna, what I'm saying is not malicious. OG Beast was the first time I had to battle a beast, like, you know what I mean? The original Beast, back in the day, I battled him at a cracking event that Tommy the Clown used to throw called Battle Nights. I was a part of a group called Rice Track. All Filipino, all Asian, from Long Beach. OG Beast was from Carson, and he was trying to be a part of the crew, and he was trying to be down. And that's in 2002. That year, a lot of you guys were born. That time frame, that's when I first met OG Beast. He went to one of our house parties, he vibed out with us, he was dancing, he was cool, and then from there, he tried to be a part of it. It didn't really go that route for him. He went a separate way, and he bumped into a crew called CRU. So now, somebody that used to try to be down just kind of turned into the #1 competitor. You can kind of imagine what the, you know what I mean, with the clown groups and the KRUMP crews, like that type of beat.
There was this mad competitiveness from Beast and Solo, you know what I mean, Carson, Long Beach. And I was raised in that to be the next one up, to gun for him. Embedded in my career, in a sense, like go against like Solo, to not just on the dance field, but let's be honest, like he is, was, and will be the standard. You know what I'm saying? So with us, it was just a little bit deeper. It was just something that we always was playing, not catch up, but you know, that's just what it was. It wasn't even like battling Tadai's or battling like a creator. That was my end all be all goal. It was Solo. That was a big part of why I came into the KRUMP scene blazing, because I was really preparing to just go straight to the top. You know what I mean? When I first met Solo, it was at the skate park. I straight up introduced myself like, yep, I'm Little Beast. And he was like, Little who? I was like, damn. I was like, whoa, I thought I was gonna like kind of press, but he like rebutted right away. He's like, Little who? Okay, so where he's at? I was like, oh, I don't know. He's like, well, tell him to come through. I was like, damn, okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought. So
Long Beach and Carson, we used to really compete with schools, where you from, the politics of the city, politics of colors. Like Long Beach and Carson always competed. So that was really like some city in the grit of it all. There was always tension during house parties and like get-togethers and functions. And we'll go to their parties and compete with them. They'll go to our parties and compete with us. They're having a party, you know that Rice Track and CRU is about to battle. Cool little fact that, you know, it's not necessarily like stapled or stamped, but part of my history. I am the only one that was 10-0 at Battle Nights for 9 months. And the only reason why it was 9 months was because the last month I battled twice. And that battle, I battled OG Beast, and I battled with my team Millennium KRUMP Time, and I won that battle. So that's a little fun fact. So Battle Nights happened. I'm standing in front of the guy that kind of has a lot of history. He seen me grow up. He's a part of CRU. I'm a part of Rice Track, and I'm battling at Battle Nights. Now we're battling one-on-one. I won. I can't say nothing else, but at that moment, obviously, yeah, I said it calmly. I was undefeated, but yeah, you know, it didn't work out in his favor. OG Beast, we got a lot of history, but the story goes, was I got off on him. Yeah, the Carson and the Long Beach competition is still kind of, it's a little different, but I know that there's some tensions from there, from OG Long Beach people, dancers, to OG Carson.
yeah,
dancers.
this is a lot of history and a lot of build-up for me, because a lot of my KRUMP career was for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was born and raised in Carson. Big homies was from Carson. So Steven, Kid Recognize, and then I was under Beast. And from there on out, I was being raised to finish something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just imputed in me to finish something that I just was militant, like what? That's the op, that city is the op. And we go to Long Beach, it was on site. I remember Team Flow, shout out to y'all, the Phantoms fam. I remember we were at a carnival in Carson in St. Philomena. That was one of the biggest events. You know, you were there to have a good time. It was the perfect spot for socializing and whatnot. But yeah, we had some business to handle. I remember someone from Team Flow, it was like 20 of them. They was like, one, who's from Carson? I said, I am. We walked from the carnival to like a random parking lot. It was like 50 of us and still gathering. It's a KRUMP battle about to happen. It was Carson versus Long Beach. It's a KRUMP battle. So it was a huge crowd. It was really beefy.
From KRUMP Kings to Street Kingdom to Impact to being a part of the Cage 1, Cage 2, and Cage 3, and being the one from setting up Cage 5 when it was a different type of team. Like, even this history right here, Street Kingdom, before the big split, there was tryouts and I was there for the bro. Like, so before the split, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was there at the beginning for the transition from him being just in the city to officially coming to the KRUMP world, and now he's a part of the best crew, because we was, at that time, we was the best crew.
That just reminded me, my first battle at the SK Tuesday was on purpose, Baby Solo. I really did some moves just to like take a shot at Solo, like, bro, I'm coming for you. And that's why it was crazy that I battled the new Baby Solo, because again, that's the history. So I remember at the Carson spot, and I think it was one of the battles, it was like SK versus Impact. And I was trying to talk to bro, like, he was like, hey bro, aren't you gonna get in trouble like chilling over here on this side? Like, aren't you supposed to be over here? And I was like, damn. I mean, he's right, but I was like, dang, like it was really that much tension behind it.
Later down the line, now you got Beast in today's time, and I'm battling him now. He didn't, you know, just battle for the name. The torch was passed down to him, so he has history with OG Beast as well. Beast in today's time, he's one of the faces of KRUMP alongside with me.
I think it's the perfect time to do this because we understand the difference between being competitive and also still not burning a bridge because of our competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, solo is the standard. This is something for me, not just with my history, but even for my stamp. That's where I want to be. Everyone wants to be sometimes where I'm at or where my peers is at, but we're all trying to get even higher, and solo is that standard, you know. So besides all this history, and yes, I'm gonna like embody all that, but for me, like as a competitor, I know, and even for me too, it's like, well, there's still certain things and certain people I have to battle to make that stamp super solidified. Yeah, solo is one of those that, how will I handle that pressure, plus not just the pressure of battling solo, but the pressure of the history, like that can get to me, you know, that could get to anybody if it means this much. So yeah, everything's gonna be on the line, and everything's gonna be put on the dance floor, you know what I'm saying, because yeah, there's questions that needs to be answered, and we're here to answer those questions. You know? And lastly, you know, just we're really prideful of just like who we are, our nationality, you know what I'm saying, where we come from. So that's another factor. Philippines, man, you know, Filipinos, it's just amazing that, yeah, our people made such a huge impact here and in the world. So that's another factor, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking right, I gotta jump in there. I gotta be a part of that energy. Goddamn right, you feel me? Filipinos, you damn right, bro. I mean, it's a lot. Knowing the fact that Rice Track was all Long Beach, and to without you guys even knowing, if you guys don't even remember, like, we are the new Rice Track, and we haven't even really got to move forward with that. But I feel like that this right here even opens a lot of doors. So I do agree with the bro. I feel like it'll be disrespectful if I don't go at my best, and I feel like the timing's perfect. Prideful as fuck. PI, you feel me? Philippines, you feel me? Yeah, you damn right. It's a lot of pride on the line, and I feel like I feel like that's, I want to die on my shield, just like the fighters talk about it. You feel me? Like the same thing with Beast. I know he rose that way too. He's capable of one round in me. I'm capable of doing the same, and that shit's scary. You feel me? But that's the fight. That's the, you know what I mean? And I am wholeheartedly focused. And just like he said, like, it'll be disrespectful if we slack off.
because we're still in this sport of dance, I feel like we have to get this out of the way. Always be in the back of our minds, like, and even in the sessions or whenever we dance together, there'll always be that question that needs to be answered. Like Solo already one up me because when he did his promo video, that music was the track that he used to battle the old beast.
Yeah.
So you say,
I got the text. I'm so glad you caught that. Just moving with purpose. Me knowing, you know what I'm saying? It was one of those shots like, let me see if he's gonna catch it.
It's like it's gonna be really fucking competitive, but in just a really respectful way, if that makes sense. 'Cause we don't want to take away the competitiveness, but there's just too much to not acknowledge and too much not to embody. You know what I'm saying? From his past and my passing down of the past with him and OGBs, with Carson and Long Beach, with SK and Impact, and then with just us being Filipinos. That's a lot to embody. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, there's no way that we're gonna take this lightly, that we had to do something like that.
I had to let him know he already has me like it. I'm not really enjoying everything because I'm already training. Bro, I'm coming in there. It's made for 3 rounds. I already know what it is. There is no like, this can't be a 2-rounder. It has to be a 3-round. Some people said I'm in my prime 10 years ago, but I leveled up on y'all. So that means I wasn't. I'm in my prime now, or I'm gonna meet it. So I'm pushing my body physically to the limits. The timing's perfect. Because I'm not fucking playing, and I know he's not playing, and I gotta make sure I got my air right.
I ain't scared, man. I like to battle people for their specialty. So with Solo being what he's known for me being a competitor, is like, why not take that challenge? That's what makes me like, damn. Even if I do a 5-minute round, I seen bro kill people with the stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna do stuff that I do, but why not try to see like what he's good at, and that's the perfect time to test that.
I was there in his beginning, and knowing the fact that he's built up himself and his brand and his community and his team through so many years. So yeah, so you can just imagine that he's earned the fight. So my goal is to make sure that this fight is as painful as possible. No, it's not simple. Can the OGs really come back? That separates me from a lot of people. Not just coming back. I'm coming back battling Rex, and then in less than 60, 70 days, I'm battling Beast. The pressure's on. And my goal is to really wreck some shit because you worked up to get here. And I'm here for a reason. Top tier competition. It's still here. You feel me? We got it. And a lot of shit's gonna happen. I'm telling this right now. With all this preparation that's gonna happen, some shit's gonna happen that you guys are not worried about. But I know this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose weight. Alright? And the people that do not labs like efficiently, I'm gonna catch up to y'all. And you guys are gonna find out quickly why I am who I am. And then the people that are just hiding behind like status, name, session activity, I'm gonna expose that you guys really ain't working. You feel me? The pressure's here. Like, I gotta make sure that I uphold who the OGs are because the best have earned it. And when they get here, the fade gotta be painful. So, and from there, he got knockouts too. So I'm not, we gonna be thundering.
I ain't trying to be an example of all the things he lists.
No.
No way! That ain't me! So I gotta make sure I don't fall into that category.
Nah, yeah, and that's the pressure. That's the fucking pressure. He's one of the leaders of the new school. And he's not new school. You already heard the history, so it's a matter of time. And knowing the fact that he's here now, that's a certain weight that I know that he's carrying, just on top of the weight that I'm carrying for my fellow OGs and what we're known for too. Right. So y'all about to see us thundering.
As he said, the bullshit will not be taken for, you know what I'm saying? And that's like once in a while battle too. There's some battles that we can do
yes.
Versus some people that we can, but this one,
no, I'm setting the fucking tone. We setting the fucking tone. Yeah. This fucking battle, bro, listen. It's the first battle of the year, bro. You gotta understand, even if I'm not your op, it's still competition. The moment you in the battle scene, y'all know it's on 10, everything, bro. Y'all gonna get reminded soon. I'm gonna respond to a lot of the talking with dancing.